I thought I'd do some poetry or some dramatic reading for you today. From the ashes we rise, the visions we climb, to the top, to the bottom, and somewhere in between. For a few years, 100%. Inconsistencies remain. Kutrin is to blame. Cuisance came and went. The transfer fee we spent on improvements. Adelio, Calvin Phillips was for free. Declan Rice, slicing, dicing, up the midfield as we move the ball forward, continuing on our press up the table. 6 games to go, we're still in the hunt. Corneo misses that pen against Arsenal. What a massive, fantastic footballer he is. 6 games to go, the first 2 today. West Ham at home and Fulham away. Can we maintain our surge up the table? Yes, we can. But is our form stable? Yes, it is. There's plenty of green. We have become a well-oiled machine. And as we roll on into the final stages, maybe, just maybe, we're in the history pages as Leeds United could be crowned Premier League champions. The last bit didn't rhyme. Other than that, I think that's pretty good. I feel like one of those like BBC adverts that they put in before a massive game. I'm an artiste. Roll the intro. I literally made all that up, like right here on the spot. I don't know if it's any good. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you don't like it, just like it anyway. Like the video because I made the effort. And speaking of efforts, it is hard to deny that we are putting up one hell of a title fight. As I alluded to in the intro, 6 games to go, and the title could not be any closer than it is. Man United and Arsenal both stay ahead of us on 71 points. We are third on 70. Liverpool, with a game in hand on us, are on 67. So assuming they win that, they will also be on 70 points. City are a bit further back on 61. You'd like to think they have probably left it a little bit too little, too late. The important thing for us is that our run-in is actually not too bad. We've got West Ham, Fulham, Everton, Chelsea, Brighton, and Burnley. But what happened in the Europa League, Mike, I hear you say? Oh, well, well, it's not great. We're out, which is why we got a really good chance of winning the title. We lost 1-0 to Sampdoria after they scored in the 90th minute at Ellen Road, after we dominated both games. So that went well. But we've won all our Premier League games. We've beaten Bournemouth, we've beaten Fulham, we've beaten Aston Villa, and we've beaten Blackburn. We're playing Fulham today. Come on, Mike, get it right. I'm just shaken up from the fact we lost to Sampdoria in the Europa League. But none of that will mean anything if we win both of today's games. It is in the past, as Rafiki the monkey would say in The Lion King. And that is where I go for all my philosophical needs. I would like to put out in the Europa League that I did put the backup brigade out, to be fair. So it's not really a surprise that we lost, but it's still a little bit gutting. I've got to say, I'm beginning to feel nervous now. We're going to have the last 6 games of the season completely live for you over the next 3 episodes, provided obviously we don't completely fall apart. But this is really an amazing opportunity to win my first Premier League title of FM20. I haven't won it yet in any save, so if I manage to somehow do it with this save, with this team, there will be scenes, absolute scenes. And like I said, I've got a very good record against West Ham. We played 9 times, I've beaten them 8 times, and we've lost only once. And fortunately, I have a fully fit lineup, which is no bad thing whatsoever. So the lineup today is Winks in goal, Dieters, Pedersen, Thiago, who's now replaced Popov as my number 1 centre back, along with Pavlovic and Collins as the right back. Then you've got Rice, Adelio, and Phillips as always in the middle of the park. Darami's on the left, Corneo is on the right, and Kutrin is leading the line up front, fresh off obviously that hat-trick in the last episode against Manchester City, where he was phenomenal. I need him to carry us through. Come on, mate. They're playing 5-4-1. I don't like that already. They're playing Eze on the left, who obviously was with us earlier on. They got Højbjerg, they got Harry Wilson, and they got Romelu Lukaku, who was also with us earlier this season. The 5 at the back is worrying me a bit. And they got our bloke Rasmussen. They basically got a lot of ex-Leeds players. So we're first in the form standings as well, by the way. So we're going to make them pay here. I've said I expect to win. I do. I expect nothing less. Come on. Come on, Leeds. Let's not muck about. Let's get out there. Let's get this done. nice and early. Please, please, just help me win these games comfortably. Please, I beg you. Don't make this really, really difficult and dramatic. Make it dramatic. Just make it dramatic in a good way that I win. Oh no, Harry Wilson's over a corner. He whips it in. Romelu Lukaku's. He's hit the ball. We've done this before. We grind teams down. Eventually, we seem to grind them down. We scored the same amount of goals as Arsenal. It's just their defence is insanely good. So going forward, we've been efficient but not cutthroat, and that's part of what I'm worried about. Is that are we going to run out of steam towards the end of the season? It's our first highlight as Kutrian out on that left hand side finds Durame, goes inside. Durame! And then from a Kutrian assist, it's so good from Mo Durame. It's his 11th goal of the season. What a finish, Mo Durame. The big man turns up when I need him most. He dances inside. Durame cuts in from the left hand, and Nathan Trott doesn't even move. It's an absolute thunderbolt from Mo Durame. We're 1-0 up, and there's a highlight straight away. I've got a really itchy beard, but I don't want it to get in the way of the audio. These are the things that I have to think about. Durame tees it, back post. Oh, I thought Kuchin was going to get to it. Phillips, the pressure continues. Collins back in again. Declan Rice gives it to Adilio. Adilio to Cornell. Calvin Phillips. He's hit the post with an absolutely beautiful volley. I do not believe it. Oh, that was a big moment. That was a big chance. Granted, it wasn't like a half chance. It wasn't even a half chance. It was just a long shot that did really, really well. But, if that had gone in, I'd feel a lot more comfortable. But at the moment, we're going top of the table as it stands. I'm going to certainly say I'm pleased how things are going to keep it up. We pretty much dominated that first half. Started off a little bit slow. Worked our way into our groove, got ourselves going, playing very well. Corneo has been the only slight disappointment at 6.5. Other than that, everyone else is playing quite well. Calvin Phillips over this free kick, whips it in, back post. Corneo heads it wide. He's so dangerous in the air. He's a really tall player, Corneo, as well, for a winger. And he's got to 6.6. He's getting himself in those areas to make stuff happen. As City take the lead against Bournemouth, I keep forgetting that City doesn't really affect us at all because they're not in the title race. It's just weird hearing that they're not. Oh, God, I don't want to have to keep grinding games out. Can we just turn someone over, please? Birmingham have levelled with Liverpool. Oh, that would be amazing. If Liverpool throw away points away against Birmingham like we did, I'll be delighted. Declan Rice picked up a knock and he says he wants to come off. He's got a tight Achilles. Oh, the last thing I need is Declan Rice getting injured. That's the last thing I need as he gets on the ball now and tees it to Calvin Phillips. Phillips over the top into Leonardo Kuchin out on that left-hand side. He's kept the ball in well there. Kuchin to Durame. Durame tees it. Declan Rice, he's not going to shoot. He plays it to Calvin Phillips. Phillips, that's a foul, surely. He's turned his man. Calvin Phillips with the captain's finish. Get in. Let's take Declan Rice off. Wrap him up in cotton wool. Get him. Just put him somewhere. Anywhere where he's safe, please. Yes! It's a good start. Good start, boys. This is excellent for us. At the moment, we're going 5 points clear of Liverpool. If Birmingham can keep holding on to them as well. I don't want to say it. But we're top with 5 games to go. The captain's performance from Calvin Phillips has seen us win 2-0. Anything could happen. Anything could happen over the next couple of episodes. Anything could happen. Like Ellie Goulding said. Anything can happen. I used to like Ellie Goulding when she was like that. Wow. She's still quite nice now, but back then. Oof, wow. Right, so United and Arsenal are both playing today then. United are hosting Everton and Arsenal away at Wolves. That's a potentially quite difficult game. Oof, United won 4-0 there. There's no stopping them at the moment. And Wolves versus Arsenal. Arsenal won 2-1. So both teams responded to our challenge. Disappointing. And we got Fulham away next. Oh, I don't have a particularly good record at Craven Cottage. Only 3 days to go until the Fulham game. This is actually genuine serious now. Like the amount of jokes I'm throwing in, it is not as many as usual. I'm genuinely getting serious now, which is not something I'm used to, especially with this save, because I never thought we'd actually ever achieve anything. I really shouldn't have said that out loud. We've been in such good form all season. I'm just worried that we're going to fall at the final hurdle. United are playing Sheffield United, but it's a later kickoff, so we'll find out what happens after this. Just do our job first, and then we'll take care of everything else. We've got a slightly better record against Fulham, but they've still beaten us 4 times. I'm pretty sure all of them have been at Craven Cottage as well. So, like I said, not a happy hunting ground. And I'm going to go with the exact same team that played very well against West Ham, but we dominated the game, started a bit slow, got better as it went on. Hopefully, we can do the job again today. I mean, that's all I can hope for. They've got some decent players. Jude Bellingham's out on the left-hand side, which is a little bit baffling because he's not the quickest in the world. I tell a lie, okay, he's pretty rapid in this. That's concerning. Right, well, the title race is going to go down to the wire by the looks of things. We've still obviously got 4 games after this one. Let's just get our win, do our bit, see what United and Arsenal do in response. But I don't care how we get the win, let's just get it. 25 minutes gone, nothing. No highlights. They've dominated the possession of the ball. We've had the only shots, but we've not done anything with it. That's the annoying thing. We haven't tested the keeper, really. We haven't had any clear-cut highlights, no chances, no nothing. And currently, it's a bit of a stalemate. And Fulham, you'd argue, are probably having the better of the game. But we've got the star quality. We've got the magic dust. We've got players that can do something out of nothing. And there's a Fulham highlight. Onama, oh god, I'm scared. Connell hits over the top. They've got a space in around the left-hand side. They tee it in. Oh no, Ermedin Demirovic has scored. Oh, I hate the cottage. Oh, I can't even watch. This is the first highlight. Wince hasn't got a chance. We've been poor. We've done absolutely nothing. We don't deserve to be in this game, in all fairness. We've done absolutely nothing. They've dominated the ball. They've dominated us. Corneo whips the ball in. Back post. They've given it away. Pavlovic, go on, mate. Just tee it back to someone nicely. Great ball from Pavlovic. Finally, Corneo. He's in around the back. Corneo whips it in. It's a really poor ball. We tackled Muraquí. It's not good enough. And now Demirovic is in again, but Dice manages to pick the ball up and we build again from the back. We can make this 1-1 before half-time. Won't have deserved it in the slightest, but we'll have to go with it. And I'll take what I can get at the moment, as long as we get the result. I don't care how we get it. Collins again. We keep going through the middle. Collins, ball over the top. Leonardo Kucherin. Rodak saved it. Kucherin's picked it back up again. Tees it back to Ditas. I can't help but feel that was the highlight. It was. The man I wanted to be on it missed it. I'm going to get aggressive. Come on, boys. For God's sake, show some desire. Corneo's been atrocious. The last few games, just not even been anywhere near the right standard. Corneo's robbed him. That's better. Come on, mate. Corneo, on the ball. Driving forward. Don't shoot. Corneo, I mean, that's why you don't shoot. It's just like he's lost all his confidence. Corneo whips the ball in. Kucherin back post, heads it just over the bar. We're making chances. We're making chances. Something's got to change here. We're not doing enough. We're not doing enough. I'm going to take Ditas off. This is risky. I'm going to bring on Gilbert. Gilbert's going to go and sit in the middle of the park there. Pavlovic, Petr Santiago. I'm going to move Collins in as well because I know Collins compares to centre-back. So it's my classic, well-known, patented 3-1-4-2. Oh, sorry, 3-1, whatever you want to call it, formation. It's like a very, very asymmetric 3-5-2. Cornell whips the ball and Petr Santiago heads it straight to Onama. That is terrific. Brilliant save. Of course! Naturally it falls to Jude Bellingham. Where else could it have gone to? Not to Fulham, for God's sake. It's just so bad. I'm watching it through my fingers. It's a brilliant save by Wince. Naturally, where else could it possibly fallen to? We're good, but we're not good enough. You can't go through each episode winning one and then losing one. You just can't do it. And that's exactly what we've done today. It's exactly what I've done today. I'm going to move Declan Rice up into that role there. We're going to genuinely go 3-6-1. But yeah, I mean, 10 minutes left. Thiago on the ball to Adilio. If we can get one here, you just never know. Gilbert, great ball over the top to Durame. Durame plays it in. Kucherin. It's a worldy tackle. Naturally, why wouldn't it be? It's an absolutely outstanding tackle. Every single one of their players is playing at 7. Every single one of mine, apart from Wince, is playing like an absolute turd bucket. It's just awful. Muraquí whips the ball in. Cam Hudson-Odoi, you're offside, you douche. This was a game really that I couldn't afford to lose, and we've not just lost it. We've lost it badly, very badly. I'm not particularly pleased at all with what I've seen today. There's some pretty poor performances and there'll be some strong words in the dressing room. This has been a bad day for me, a bad day for the title run-in, a bad day in what has been an outstanding season. I thought we were past this. I thought we were past losing to mid-table mediocrity nonsense, but apparently not. Apparently that never goes away. Durame driving at the man, skins him. Plays it back. Adilio, go on, please just finish. Adilio scores. Too little, too late, lads. It's just too late, lads. You've left it too late. 2-1. Aggressively say, you weren't good enough. It's not good enough. And that's left us behind the 8 ball now. It's left us behind the 8 ball. I don't want to talk about it. Let's see how United got on. United won 4-1. It's the end of it. How many have United got left? There's a huge game between United and Arsenal, which will be in the next episode. We've left it too late. We've left it too late. And we needed to win that. The game against United and Arsenal was a massive game. We've thrown it away. Oh, it's so frustrating. I suppose technically it's not a bottle job because I've never been leading from the front, but that hurts. That's a really sore one. One thing I think is for sure though is that we do look like we are going to finish in the Champions League places, which is great. I just wish that we were a little bit closer to the top, but who knows? You know, Champions League football will be quite good. But we're still going to follow the last 4 games of the season, and you will be there to watch them all with me in the next episode. Well, not all 4 in the next episode. There'll be 2 more in the next episode, and then obviously the following 2 to finish off the season. We're not out of the title race just yet, but we're 4 points behind with 4 games to go. Likelihood is now that defeat to Fulham has cost us, but you just never know. Thanks so much for watching the episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, you know what to do. Drop a like on the video, share, subscribe. Let me know if you think we can still win the title. Where did it go wrong against Fulham? Tell me what you think. And until I see you in the next episode of my Leeds Save, take care of yourselves, everyone, and stay cool. Unlike us, where we panicked, and I'm panicking.